What's going on, guys? Today we are out here and we're going to be fishing a subdivision pond. So it is going to be lawnmowers, weed eaters, cars, dogs, geese, anything you can think of. Enjoy. Hope you really like this audio. We're going to be trying some GOOGAN baits today, the trench hog. Hopefully we can get on to a few largemouth. There we go. Fish on, baby. That's a good one too. That is a solid bass. First one on the trench hog. I ain't never caught one on the trench hog before. Geese honking in the back. He just demolished the trench hog. First fish I've ever caught on the GOOGAN baits trench hog, but works good. I've only been here about 5 minutes now. All right. First fish on the trench hog. GOOGAN's bait. Gonna throw him back. About 1.5 pounds. Cool. On to the next one. Just using the trench hog. It's kind of a creature bait, kind of a crawl all at the same time. It's a great bait. You just rip these up a little bit so they move and there's lots of vibrations. It's a really cool bait. I've got a little 3/8 ounce weight on it. Keep it down to the bottom, bouncing it off the bottom. And I've got a 4/0 EWG hook. And when these fish grab hold of it, just like that one you just seen, it's a for sure hookup. Kind of just flipping this bait in between some of these weeds in here. It's kind of difficult to see, I'm sure, on the camera, but anytime there's a pocket, I'm just throwing this bait right in there and hoping there's a fish at the bottom of it. The bait's got a lot of good action, but with all these different legs and arms coming off this creature bait, it does seem to attract the weeds pretty easily. One part I do want to comment on this bait is that after pulling it out of the package and casting it for a little while, you can still smell some of the scent that's in this bait. Would highly recommend it for that reason. There was a second bite. Completely yanked that thing out of its mouth. I don't know if it was a small bluegill or what, but that was a good bite. Unfortunately, I just couldn't connect with it. But that'd be fish number 2 if it would have hooked up. I know right straight out there's a rock pile. I'm assuming there's some fish hanging off of it. There we go, fish number 2. Beautiful lawnmower in the background with an awesome largemouth. Second one on the trench hog. I think I might have to retire the trench hog after this one. I pitched in the same spot 3 different times. The 4th time was the charm, but the first couple times no luck. And then finally this guy come up and cranked on it. You know, it's a little slower here than I thought it was going to be. I think the weather is just not playing in my favor. It's finally getting warm out, but it's still really, really cold. That's fish number 2. That's the 3rd bite I've had. As soon as I come out here to make a video, this guy jumps on his lawnmower. I will say this bait is very versatile. I mean, you can flip it, you can swim it, you could throw it as a jig trailer. It's a pretty cool bait. I would highly recommend giving it a shot. Fish aren't cooperating the best, but I am getting a lot of action out of the fish. They're coming up to it, they're just not committing at the moment. I think the water temperature just isn't right for them. So, here's the deal. Fish here, not really going the best, but I'm gonna go try another spot and hopefully we can get on some there. And there won't be lawnmowers at the next spot, hopefully. Fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. And I'll catch you guys there. No lawnmowers. Spot number 2, here we go. There he is. That was awesome. Finally. Man. Spot number 2, first fish. I've already been working this spot pretty hard, but I got him. I got one. Well, the trench hog produced another bass. Honestly, I mean, the water temperature has got to be just incredibly low, because these fish are coming up looking at it and they're just turning right back around. They're just nipping, or they're not really interested very much. But I'm glad to be able to get another one. That's awesome. It's been a minute since the last one. Spot number 2 now. First fish out of here. I'm gonna fish for just a few more minutes. I'm gonna see if I can get one. There's got to be like 50 bluegill beds in front of me, so maybe I'll come back and try bluegill fishing out here sometime. I do have to say I really like these baits. I know I'm not catching a ton of fish, but I don't think that says anything about these baits. They still work really good. They're pretty durable too. You know, I've caught quite a few fish on them, and I've only had to use 2 different baits. I've had tons of bites, and they're not really ripping that much. And I know the bluegill are pecking at them like crazy in here. And the arms and the legs of this bait, they're all intact, really nice, so it's good quality. All right, I think that's gonna be it for the day. Caught a couple. Well, I'm getting ready to head out now. Didn't catch a ton of fish, but I did catch a couple. I'd say the GOOGAN baits trench hog works really well. I really like to keep it down a little bit lower with that 3/8 ounce weight. That definitely helps. And I found kind of the longer the day goes on, the slower I fish it, the more fish I have come up to it. They weren't all committing, but I think that just has to do with the weather and everything that's going on right now outside. But I think I'm gonna revisit this bait again because I think it's got a lot of potential, and I'm excited to see what I can do next time with it. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that thumbs up button. Peace.